Hey everyone, wanted to show you how to submit assignments and also read feedback. So most of the time when you submit assignments, it's going to be through content. Today we're just going to look at the actual assignments. So I can either click on the folder or I can click on anywhere where it says not submitted if it's near my due date. And then I can simply come down to the bottom. Usually there's a rubric or something like that, but down at the bottom we have an add file. Sometimes over here there's a choose existing button as well. If you see that, you may want to try that because that will link to your Google Docs, but sometimes over here add a file will link to your Google Docs as well. Depends on which browser you're using, which is really annoying, I know. So if you're submitting to Google Drives, you want to make sure that your Google Drive is actually hooked up to Ames Online. So that's something that you want to make sure you've done. And that was in my first announcement, I believe. So I can just click on that. And then it's going to let me select whichever files I want and add, which is great. Now, even if you wrote in Google Docs, if you don't see a way to submit Google Docs here, you can click Add a File. And within your Google Docs, if you just download that Google Doc, you should be able to come over through My Computer. And then you would just simply upload from whatever you had downloaded earlier. I'll just do that one. And add. So that's it for adding, and then all we have to do is press submit. Now I'm not going to press submit right now because I'm not actually submitting this. But once you have some feedback from me, here's how to see it. So over here, it's going to say feedback. Yours is going to say unread if you have not read it yet. But you're just going to click on either unread or read or whatever's right here. And it is going to take you to my feedback. So what we see here is a box, especially for the very first essay, the diagnostic essay. You really shouldn't have any more than 20% similarity. And similarity means that it's somewhere else on the internet or it's in Turnitin's repository of essays. So we want to make sure that we have really low similarity scores to anything else right now. So I'm just going to click on that. And you're going to see I do have 4% here, and you're going to see where. Down here. So you can see it is the title that anything that is highlighted, they have found on the internet. And as you can see, it's literally just the title of whatever this paper is talking about. So it's not a big deal at all. But if you come over here and you click on that little number, it's going to tell you where these things came from. So sometimes we take it with a grain of salt, you know. However, if the match gets above 20%, we start worrying about that. So you should be able to see comments. They are in blue. Your comments from your professors are going to look like this, and you can kind of, you know, drag them out of the way if you need to. You can do whatever you need to there. And that's kind of how we do comments here. And if you ever wanted to, you could also download the current view, and that would give you a printed paper with any comments on it. Okay, just wanted to let you know how to do all of that. Let me know if you have issues. Thanks, guys.